Venezuela was once the richest country in South America, buoyed by vast oil reserves. But today it is plagued by poverty, food shortages, and political turmoil. In this video, we go inside the Venezuelan economic collapse that most media ignores. Stay until the end as we unveil the truth behind the downfall through first-hand accounts. You'll uncover a crisis more complex than headlines let on. On the surface, Venezuela's descent into chaos traces back to 2013, when Nicolas Maduro rose to power. The successor to Hugo Chavez immediately stoked divisions and mismanaged oil revenue. But probing deeper reveals a perfect storm of factors that made collapse inevitable. Long before Maduro took office, Venezuela relied perilously on oil, which accounts for 99% of its export earnings. With the largest proven reserves worldwide, the country banked on endless demand and high prices. But this narrow focus set the stage for catastrophe. When oil prices plunged in 2014, Venezuela saw its primary income source dry up. Without economic diversity, the government could not provide for citizens' needs. Store shelves sat barren as inflation drove prices out of reach. Hunger became rampant. Yet leaders pushed counterproductive policies that worsened conditions. Strict price controls disincentivized domestic production, further reducing supply. Printing money spurred the world's highest inflation, over 4,000% in 2022. Citizens' life savings were wiped out overnight. With nowhere left to turn, over 5 million Venezuelans have fled abroad in search of basic necessities and opportunity. They often face exploitation and xenophobia in foreign lands. But back home conditions are even more dire. Those who remain deal with rolling blackouts and unreliable utilities. Hospitals lack basic medicines and supplies, leaving treatable conditions fatal. Violent crime has surged as people turn to illicit means for income. While the country unravels, President Maduro clings ruthlessly to power. After a 2018 election condemned worldwide as rigged, Juan Guaido challenged Maduro's legitimacy. Yet Maduro suppresses dissent through military force, turning Venezuela into a virtual dictatorship. Under this authoritarian rule, Venezuela's freefall accelerates unchecked. In 2022, the economy shrank for the 8th straight year. Poverty now impacts over 3/4 of the population. The IMF predicts inflation could hit 10,000% in 2023 if reforms aren't made. Yet the government continues resisting foreign aid that could relieve suffering. Offers of food, medicine, and infrastructure investment get rejected to avoid appearing beholden. This stubborn pride condemns citizens to deeper misery. Outside powers exploiting the turmoil for geopolitical gain only worsen conditions. Through targeted sanctions on officials and oil trade, Russia and the US vie for influence. Regular Venezuelans get caught in the crossfire. When the media covers Venezuela's collapse, these nuances get lost. Reporting focuses on criticizing leaders, not capturing citizens' anguish. But behind the political theater, real people endure unthinkable hardship. Jose, an accountant in the capital of Caracas, described the daily struggle to find food. He spends hours in lines each week, only to leave empty-handed when supplies sell out. Families live on rice and root vegetables alone, as meat is an unaffordable luxury. Isabel, a mother from Maracaibo, explained how hospitals lack basic antibiotics to treat her daughter's infections. Doctors diagnose treatable illnesses, but cannot provide medicine. Children die from minor cuts becoming septic without antibiotics. Stories like these remain largely untold. Western media simplifies the crisis for political aims. Yet we must acknowledge the complex factors that set the collapse in motion: dependence on volatile oil markets, unsustainable spending, US sanctions. Progress requires truth. Here at the Daily Hit, we go beyond surface-level reporting to reveal the human toll of political and economic turmoil. We give voice to suffering so easily ignored. Please share this video to spread awareness of Venezuelans' plight. While leadership failures catalyzed collapse, hope remains with the resilient spirit of citizens. They persist with small acts of solidarity, supporting neighbors where government has failed. In their generosity, the future is born. Venezuela's fate reminds us to see humanity in crisis, not just failed policies. Subscribe for more in-depth global coverage that pierces polarization. Together, we can nurture compassion over being right. The Venezuelan people's will to survive lights the way through their country's darkest chapter. Share this video so more can bear witness to their daily struggles untold in the news. Hit that subscribe button to support our mission of looking beyond headlines to reveal truth. With compassion as our guide, we can heal global divisions. If this video opened your eyes, please give it a thumbs up. Your engagement keeps our platform growing so more unheard voices can find their stage. The citizens of Venezuela teach us daily that hope persists even amid despair. By bearing each other's burdens, we all rise. Stay tuned as the Daily Hit continues revealing the stories that unite our human family. Thanks for watching.